Have you ever felt like life is playing by a secret rule book that no one gave you? Like no matter how hard you try, there's this invisible force pulling the strings. What if I told you that over 100 years ago, a mysterious book was published, hiding in plain sight, that actually reveals the 7 laws that govern everything: your thoughts, your emotions, your successes, your failures, your entire life? And here's the kicker: they don't want you to know this. Because once you do, you become powerful. You become uncontrollable. Let's dive deep into this ancient wisdom that has been kept secret for centuries, but not anymore. So picture this. It's the year 1908. A strange little book pops up titled the Kybalion. No author name. Just the 3 initiates. Who were they? No one knows for sure, but they claim to be students of ancient wisdom, guardians of teachings passed down from a legendary figure named Hermes Trismegistus. Now, Hermes wasn't just any mystic. He was considered a godlike teacher in ancient Egypt and Greece. The guy was so legendary, some even believed he was a fusion of the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek god Hermes. And in this tiny book, he dropped 7 Hermetic Principles, 7 eternal laws that literally run the universe. Not just galaxies and atoms, but your mind, your energy, your relationships, and your reality. But here's where it gets juicy. These teachings weren't meant for the masses. They were encoded, hidden behind symbols, metaphors, and cryptic language. Why? Because throughout history, people who knew too much were feared, silenced, even erased. So these truths had to be disguised. That's why most people reading these texts don't get them. But if you practice them, if you live them, something magical happens. It's like having the cheat codes to life. Let's start with the first principle, mentalism. It says the all is mind, which basically means everything begins in the mind. Your thoughts aren't just some random chatter, they're the blueprint for reality. The universe itself, a mental creation of the all, or what you might call God, source, or infinite intelligence. So, if the universe was created through thought, guess what? You, being a part of that same mind, can create too. That's why mindset is everything. What you think, you create. Period. Now, principle 2, correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. This is the mirror law. It means your inner world reflects your outer world. Ever noticed how your day seems to go wrong the moment you wake up grumpy? Or how the whole world seems to smile at you when you're glowing inside? That's not a coincidence. That's correspondence. Change your inner world and the outer world bends to match it. The third principle, vibration. Everything vibrates. Nothing rests. From your thoughts to your emotions to your body, everything is energy in motion. Think of your vibes like a radio station. You attract whatever frequency you're tuned into. High vibes equals joy, love, abundance. Low vibes equals fear, anger, lack. So, want to change your life? Start by changing your frequency. Next up, polarity. Everything has its opposite. Light and dark. Hot and cold. Love and hate. But here's the mind-blowing part. They're actually the same thing, just on different ends of the scale. Cold is just less heat. Hate is just less love. So if you're feeling stuck in a negative state, don't fight it. Shift it. Want to beat fear? Don't try not to be scared. Cultivate courage. Fear fades as courage rises. Just like turning on a light drives out darkness, focus on the opposite vibration, and your reality begins to flip. The fifth principle is rhythm. Everything flows, swings, rises, and falls. Think of life like a pendulum. There are highs. There are lows. The mistake most people make? They think the lows mean failure. But Hermetic masters say, ride the wave. Don't drown in it. You can't stop the pendulum, but you can rise above it. By staying rooted in your higher self, you watch the swings without being thrown around by them. That's how emotional mastery begins. The sixth principle is a big one: cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. In other words, you're not a victim of life, you're a creator. When something random happens, ask yourself, what thought, belief, or emotion attracted this? The universe doesn't roll dice. It mirrors your vibration back to you. This is also where the idea of karma comes in. It's not punishment. It's feedback. And finally, the seventh principle, gender. This one's the most misunderstood. It's not just about male or female. It's about the masculine and feminine forces within everything. Masculine energy is active, logical, focused. Feminine energy is intuitive, creative, receptive. To manifest anything, you need both. It's like planting a seed, masculine, and nurturing it with love, feminine, until it blooms. When you balance these forces inside you, you unlock your full creative potential. Now here's the truth. These principles, they're not just ancient ideas in some dusty book. They are alive right now, governing your relationships, your health, your success, your reality. You can ignore them, and life will feel random, chaotic out of your hands. Or you can learn them, apply them, and start bending reality to your will, just like the mystics, sages, and alchemists once did. Because once you understand the laws of the game, you stop being a pawn and start becoming the player. So ask yourself, are you ready to reclaim your power? Let me know in the comments which of the 7 principles hit you the hardest. And hey, if you want me to go deeper into each law in its own video, just say the word. Until then, stay curious, stay conscious, and remember, you are not just living in the universe. The universe is living inside you. See you in the next one.